Morning children, how are you? Today in EVS we are going to start with the new chapter Interdependence in Environment. Children, you all know Earth is the only planet on which life is possible. And why life is possible on the Earth? Because on the Earth air and water is present, which is needed by all the living beings to survive. So, there are many living things and non-living things present on the earth. The living things present on the earth are called biotic components. Clear? All the living things that are present or that are found on the earth are called biotic components, and they include the plants, the animals, and the human beings. But there are many non-living things also present on the earth. So all the non-living things found on the earth are called abiotic components, and they include air, water, soil, sunlight, etc. So clear? There are living things and non-living things present on the earth. So biotic components are the living things found on the earth, and abiotic components are the non-living things found on the earth. All these abiotic and biotic components are dependent upon each other. So this dependence is called interdependence of biotic and abiotic components. If biotic components are not there, abiotic components will also not survive, or if abiotic components are not there, the biotic components will not be able to live. So both of these are interdependent with each other. Now we are going to learn about how plants depend on abiotic components. All of you know that plants produce their food with the help of the process called photosynthesis. For photosynthesis, plants require sunlight, air, and water. So, in this way, plants which are biotic components are dependent on abiotic components for their survival. Now we are going to learn about how animals depend on plants. Animals depend on plants for food and shelter. There are many birds and animals which live on trees. Birds build their nest on the trees, then monkeys live on the trees, squirrels, and there are many insects that live in the roots of the plants. So animals depend on plants for food and shelter. Depending upon this, there are three categories of animals which depend on plants directly or indirectly. Number one is herbivores. Animals which eat only plants are called herbivores. For example, cow, goat, zebra, giraffe. Then there are animals which eat flesh of other animals. They are called carnivores. Example, tiger, lion, etc. Then there are some animals which eat both plants and flesh of other animals. These animals are called omnivores. Example, bear, crow, and even human beings are also omnivores because we eat vegetables also and we eat meat also. So we are also omnivores. Now, what happens if